Saturday at Independence. Al and Anthony from the Galaxy with me. Welcome to Cork.
Oh, it's great to be here, yeah.
Yeah, and
Hello, hello. Yeah.
Hello.
very exciting times for the Galaxy because at long last the second album's coming out, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone seems to be saying that at long last, but it doesn't seem that long since the first album. So yeah.
It is a while. We released an EP at this time last
it's
year.
Fate to
So
Forever
before, and that
last
was
year.
the year before. So you're talking 2 years now. Yeah.
Well, I suppose 2 years isn't that bad, but I think it's just that it's highly anticipated, which is a great thing.
Which
as
is a
opposed
great
to
thing. Yeah, it's a great thing. Absolutely. Yeah.
You got so much critical acclaim, as well as obviously fan love for Fate to Forever, the Choice Music Prize nomination for Love System with Elaine May. That was such a great track.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of took us by surprise a little bit, I suppose. But the response.
Commercial breakthrough.
Well, when you say commercial, that means you're making loads of money. So no, definitely not. But
Indie critical breakthrough.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
What surprised me was that we recorded a song and released a song and it was great. But then it kind of started appearing at the best songs of the year for Christmas. So Christmas time, all of a sudden you start seeing these all these blogs, like the reader's poll was the number one song, and you're kind of saying to yourself, you absolutely have no realization that the song had kind of an impact like that, or people were that into it, and it wasn't until Christmas time, which was 6 months later, when all of a sudden you could see it in the polls across all the magazines and blogs and all that. You're kind of scratching your head saying, "Wow, that's actually great shit." So it was a nice late coming surprise, I suppose. It came on late.
It bodes very well. So I mean, fill us in. When will the album be coming out? And tell us about the first single.
Well, it's kind of a bit too early to say when it's going to be out. We should have it finished certainly by the end of this year. And I think initially we were thinking it would be out this year, but it's more likely going to be early next year at some point. But we're really excited about it. There's so much good stuff there, and it's literally it's a luxurious position of being able to say, we're actually going to have to cut out tracks and kind of ditch some of the stuff we got, and it's all good. So we're very
Whittling, that's where you're at.
Whittling, yeah, we've never whittled before,
Working on this table,
Absolutely.
yes,
Do you know what? I'm sitting here looking at the table, getting the drawn inspiration. I am, yeah. But no, it's a great position, as Al was saying, because we've always, for the last album, we kind of wrote the tracks very specific for the album, and we all whatever 10 or 11 tracks were very much specific for it. Well, this time now we have maybe 15, 16, 17 songs, and we're going to be
still coming. And they're still, it's like some sort of great spawn of songs. Yeah.
It's good because we were in the studio last week recording, and we kind of wrote the back on about 7 of them at this stage now. So we're kind of really, really well into getting this sorted, and so we got one or two more big sessions now before the summer's out, and then once September hits, and a couple of shows lined up in September, but it's just getting all the things together and start getting them mixed. But like Al said, I think realistically it'll be early we were hoping to get October or so, but I think realistically we want to do it 100% proper and right and all that, so we said maybe February, March.
Will you give your fans a single before then?
Yes, that is something we are going to do, and it's all done and dusted. It's finished.
Rumor has it Lucy is here.
Yes, that's the name.
Correct.
It's a sort of powerhouse short sharp shock of a song, but yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Still dancey, electronic.
Very, very heavy. It's very short, very heavy, and it kind of packs quite a punch. So I think we're talking about getting that in the middle of September.
That's great. So really soon. Great.
It's finished and all. It's finished. We have it mixed, mastered, and all that. It's literally just waiting to be released. So we said I think we're going to give it maybe September or so, release it, just as a kind of a prelude to the albums, to kind of as a bit of a.
We can cope with that. Yeah, you're allowed to wait to 2014 then.
Yeah. Well, the idea is we're kind of going to release that as a taster, but also we'll be doing some dates in the UK in October, which.
I was wondering about that because you've got a UK agent, so are you going to try to focus a bit more energy? Because Ireland already loves you. You've no problem filling any venue you want here.
It's nice to be in that position, but in the UK, no one really knows us, so we're kind of gonna stick our toes in the water and see what happens. But so Lucy is here is really to get a bit of a.
It's great because we have a nice tour booked up for the UK, 2 weeks worth of shows now in the end of October, November. and we're kind of going all the way from Brighton all up to Scotland, so it should be great.
That is awesome. Okay. Lucy is here from Look Galaxy, coming out soon, and then a whole new stomping album in the new year.
It's the stompingest of albums, it'll be. Absolutely, yeah.
Well, fantastic to catch up with you. Look forward to hearing some of it tonight. Al and Anthony, Look Galaxy. Thanks a million.
Thank you.
Have a great festival.
Lovely stuff.